Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, here in the Bluegrass State, where the hospitality flows freely. Home of the Kentucky Wildcats and the Big Blue Nation, ready for this collision today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now, here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kick it away to get this game going. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. The offense will take their first time out. Strategy here.
Timeout, Kentucky.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Some hard running there through a tackle. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 40. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Moving right through the contact. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that one.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you've got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
He's marked down. 16-yard line.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The Cornhuskers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Play action here on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. What can they do here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks to the left, pass caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Out of bounds at the 48. First down for the offense.
Split backfield here. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, doesn't something just feel right when you watch a Nebraska quarterback keep it on an option and pick up positive yards for a first down? I mean, they've been doing it so long. It's just great to see that option game back in that Nebraska jersey.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And the Huskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Here's the second down play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Kentucky 14, Nebraska 7.
They'll hand it off. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Huskers come up to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Cornhuskers looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Finding some room with the 25. He's tackled after a big gain. Picks up a first down. Great execution on the option.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And there's the handoff. Breaking tackles. And that run produces a decent gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Tackled, but first down. The Cornhuskers line up with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing second and goal. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Ball handed off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Finds room at the 30. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Heading left after the handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And they've got him. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Snags a quick throw. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They look to throw it here on second down. And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take another shot right here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So they'll hurry up here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Powers through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47. And the Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The Huskers come to the line in a hurry-up. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Timeout, Kentucky.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Can he get there on the ground? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
Receiver in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he's got his man open downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down. We're going to throw the football. Taking a shot here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they heave it deep downfield. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Kentucky 21, Nebraska 14.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
And the Nebraska offense will take over. First and 10.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And the sack is made. It's a nice play there by the sophomore. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Touchdown, Wildcats. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
This one will be fair caught. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
So second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Plenty of time to scan the field. Finally flings it to the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it on the move. He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Brought down near the 6-yard line. Brings up second and goal.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Oh, that one's picked off. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Carries the ball. Brought down at the 30-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Hands off to the left. Powerful running here. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their third interception now in the game.
Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's looking to scramble. Offense in hurry-up mode.
At the 28-yard line. Second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around and catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Kentucky. And the route is on. Well, A touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of that?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Kentucky 49, Nebraska 21.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They get him down after a short return, but interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's second down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch. Stopped after the catch at the 9, but it's 1st and goal now. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Wildcats. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Nebraska offense will take over 1st and 10.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the...
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He bought some time, now lets it go. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Cornhuskers looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And the defense says, not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to test the secondary. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they get a chance to get right back in the game.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. After a 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From the shotgun, drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Kentucky.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down.
Down at the 15. And the Nebraska offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. The pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
He's brought down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.